Hello, how are you today?
Excellent. And you?
Fine, thanks to good. And Daniela?
I'm fine. And you?
Well, yes, I am happy to know that you are well. We have called this meeting because I would like to know how you have felt in the internship process. And for example, I would like to know, did you perceive that the teacher planned every class or he or she right there improvised in the session? Is that planning or improvisation successful or not? Or what pedagogical skills do you highlight of the English teachers, and what were the general attitudes of students towards the English class, their teacher and classmates? Why do you think that happens? Do you consider students learn thanks to the teacher skills? Why, why yes or why not? Um, would you share anything in the teacher attitude? What and why? In the case that students are not very fluent in English, why do you think that happens? Which skill does the teacher encourage the most in students writing, speaking, listening, or reading? Why do you think he or she focus mostly on that or those particular skills and not in all of them? Come on, Natalia, tell us a little about yourself and your practice.
Hello, my name is Natalia Ortates Lopez. I am seeing practice at the Institución Educativa Santa Juana del Estonac in the Dos Quebradas city. With 16th and 8th grade students, the teacher name is Diana Giraldo. In general, I like the class at this institution a lot because they are socio-constructivists, which means that it is based on didactics and pedagogical class where the learning of the student is noted. The teacher plans all of her class. Usually her class are exact and she does not have time to spare, but when she has plenty of time, she improvises a game activity by creating sentences and she practices speaking. Class improvisation are successful because they help students to think quickly about what they want to say. The pedagogical skill that the English teacher highlights are didactics and class management. She, in her class, tries to make everything go as pedagogical as possible. Ensures a way that the student can be attentive and understand the subject. In general, the students are very attentive to the class. The teacher is very aware of it, and I think this happens because she gives them the opportunity to express themselves in the class. That is, they can ask anything according to the topic, and in addition, the teacher tries that is most of her practice class on the subject it is with games. The students learn in a mindful way because the teacher insists them a lot with the games to learn vocabulary and grammar. which means that the student internalize the learning because they do it according to their every month. I would not change anything in the teacher attitude because I believe that she does it in the correct way. I even support her methodology because it's considered that it is the best way to acquire learning, with structured development and activities for the learning of the students. Students and think that a student to know master English very well because they need more vocabulary and they also need to see the need for the English language since they are very relaxed when it comes to practicing and learning vocabulary. There are two skills that the teacher focuses on the most, which are listening and speaking, but in general, she tries to use it of them. I think she focuses more on this skill because they are the ones that are considered the most difficult to learn and acquire, and they are also the ones that are most used when communicating with a native English speaker. Come on, Daniela, tell us a little about yourself and your practice.
Sorry, my microphone. Okay. And my name is Daniela Marzano, and I live in Laura Cárdenas. I did my internship at the Institución Educativa Dorada. I started on September 22 with the grades 8 and 9, and used 10. And the teacher 9 was Diana Carolina Lopez. She was a good person, intelligent, kind, respectful. The teacher planned her classes very well because she always had them very well prepared, and had her notes with the activities and topics to be done. And they were activities that took time to plan and search of them. That he always had a different activity to do in each class. And with their it was concept and maps, readless and videos, A to Z. And he liked it and that his activities and were very dynamic, and that they went out to the board and helped each other. The teacher always showed a good aptitude and reflected and that the children took it in the same way. And since she encouraged them to learn, and the activities attracted their attention and they learned more easily. And yes, and the student always learns something even if us unconscious and Bob did do it. But his was demonstrated in science and they presented and some mastery over the topics. And I think we are all different people. We teach and learn in different ways. Every know how their teaching style is and how they make their students and learn more. And they don't know have a good foundation in the language and have a good teacher to encourage and to learn more and more and to make them love the language. In this case, English. The teacher focuses more on reading and listening, as she thinks that it is one of the first skills. We should exercise and so that learning is easier and can be carried out more easily. I was placed to share time with her and to have learning about techniques and activities and that she carried out with her activities and to take my first step in an educational institution and begin to get involved in that environment and begin to adapt myself to be a future teacher. It motivated me to be a good teacher and to improve myself and more every day, improving and giving the best myself. Come on, Brigitte, and tell us a little about yourself and your practice.
Okay. My name is Brigitte Liliana Rojas Carvajal. I am 21 years old. I live in Neiva. Now the practice are developed with students aged between 17 to 28 years with different tutors who are highly trained. A month ago, I began to carry out the observational practice in the Lillet strategy. That is, I have to schedule the sessions that I can attend according to my work in academic hours in order to be able to okay. That I have to is truly the session that I can attend according to my work in academic hours in order to be able to attend and actively participate to develop my practice. In this time, I have know that teachers always bring their classes very well prepared, where they use didactics materials for learning, such as videos, audios, educational page, and above all, we develop an environment in which we must always speak in English to develop a language skill. It is successful thanks to the dedication of the teacher to prepare the classes. I can emphasize that the teacher have a highly developed pedagogical ability of creativity. Thanks to this, there is motivation on the part of the students. The students have always had an excellent attitude to receive the knowledge and are generally very participative. Also, for some students that have a lower level of English requires more effort but still participate. In addition, I consider that when the teacher develops this pedagogical ability, the students manage to learn in a fun, efficient, and effective way. Actually, teachers always have an attitude of disposition. They are very calm and they always want students to learn the subjects, even if they have to explain the subject again, one, two, three, or more times. I consider that the students who do not master English very well is because they don't take the initiative to participate more constantly and put their knowledge into practice. It is really very important to learn a foreign language to practice a lot because that is how it is possible to develop language skill and have command of a foreign language. The Lillet strategy teachers always develop the foreign language skill through the development of activity. It is also depending on the classes and topics. Um, but from my point of view, I consider that the university is the best educational center to learn a language or to prepare for some other university career. I found a video on the YouTube app um, about the development of language skills that I would like us to see. Okay, this is the video. I will share my screen for you. Tell me.
Yes.
Okay. Now I will share the video. Tell me if you hear or listening to the video, please. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, okay, again.
Hello! In the following video, you will be introduced to the concept of integrating the four language skills in a lesson, and an example that you can adapt to the context of ESL teaching in rural areas. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is for teachers to integrate the four language skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing into one single lesson? Not only is the lack of context in the lessons a common problem, but also the absence of skills integration. If skills are not integrated, learning is not meaningful. The classroom environment is not authentic, and communication is not achieved. So the question is, how can we integrate the four language skills in our lessons? Let's review some important information. Integrating listening, speaking, reading, and writing is essential if we want to achieve meaningful learning in real-life situations. Communication is not an isolated phenomenon, and when we communicate, we often use more than one skill. For example, when we talk on the phone, we listen and speak in order to interact with the person we are talking to. Integrating skills is important because students increase their motivation and they have a chance to be exposed to more meaningful tasks. So if learning is meaningful, it is more permanent. Besides, when teachers integrate language skills in a lesson, they provide maximum learning opportunities to all the students in class. Oxford states that there are 4 models for integrating skills. Today, we will focus on 2 of them. In content-based language instruction, English is the medium to teach other subjects, such as science, math, or social studies. For instance, learning about natural disasters in science. Task-based instruction focuses on interaction in English, using authentic texts and learners' personal experiences, such as writing a newspaper or acting out parts of a play. One way to solve the problem is to design a lesson that includes a pre-reading discussion of a topic, a listening task, a specific reading skill activity, and then writing a response to the reading task. This way, all skills are developed in one single lesson. Let's see an activity that can be helpful for students based on the project work. The name of the project is Our Educational Farm. It is based on the topic animals. The objective is to describe animals and their characteristics. Let's take a look at the project stages. Students will work in pairs or in groups. Each group will choose an animal they like. They will find out information about the chosen animal related to classification, physical descriptions, habitat, and food. Students will prepare a poster with the information. The educational farm can be displayed in the classroom or somewhere in school, and it will be organized by stands. Each stand will have a picture or a video of the animal. If it's possible, students can even bring their own animals to the farm. As the audience walks along the stands, students will describe their animals orally. As you can see, students were able to integrate the 4 language skills in this project. They integrated reading when they read information from different books to investigate about their animals. Listening when they listened to each other's information at the different stands. Writing when they wrote their animals' descriptions. And speaking when they talked about their animals at the educational farm, sharing information with their classmates. The 4 language skills are integrated and the project is meaningful and authentic for them. Summary. Can language skills be integrated in the EFL classroom? The answer is yes. Not only is it possible, but necessary if we want our students to have a successful learning experience. So let's remember, always integrate the 4 language skills in your lessons. Use authentic materials and activities. Imitate real-life situations to contextualize the language. Don't be afraid to innovate. Remember, there is no recipe for teaching the language. However, there are students willing to learn, and there are resourceful teachers willing to help them learn. Are you one of them?
Okay. I share this video because I consider it very important to evaluate our practice. I hope you like it.
Yeah, I want to say something. I feel that the internships are very helpful to start preparing us for our career as teacher, to begin to form ourselves and little by little and learn from people who already have the experience of teaching, and that we as students have the opportunity to learn and from then I know how to improve our activities for the better. It seems to me that we are learning a lot with the practice to prepare in classes and to coexist with more people and to know how they handle things. I hope that we can all continue and learning from this beautiful profession that is teaching and language and make more people can learn from this and how and know is important for future work and social.
Okay. Okay, no more. See you the next in another opportunity. Okay. Thanks for your attention for this class. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.